Okay, so anime, am I the asshole? I love these. I hope we're getting some good feedback too, because I love these. These make
Actually,
my these
they make perfect for shorts. So that short
they do.
form media, I can cut them
Yeah,
down. It's much
I
easier.
need you to. I need you to. These are comedy. These are comedy. And what's even funnier about Reddit is like the ones with a lot of up and down votes, the popular ones
Mm.
aren't the best. It's the ones that like people don't it's the ones like hidden in the corner that people don't really comment on that are actually
Mm.
some of the funniest ones. Which I skimmed through this one, so I'm not sure, but it's not that highly up or down voted.
Okay,
So
see
we'll
it.
see. All right. So, am I the asshole for telling my brother to stop talking about anime? So, me, 22 female, my brother, 18 male, is on my brother, her brother, not her, is on the spectrum and often doesn't pick up on basic social cues. This means when he's not picking up on social cues, I have to spell it out for him. Hey man, mom's mad at you because you told dad a secret she obviously didn't want you to tell. Shouldn't be having secrets from your spouse, but whatever. So that's her fault. Or brother, it seems as impolite to talk about our dog's anal glands at the dinner table. These are conversations I would sometimes often have.
Often?
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason I don't have them more often is because he's always flips out whenever we have to do this conversation. Maybe he's embarrassed or defensive, but he literally always spirals out, yelling and slamming doors. He's on the spectrum, he told us that. This just happened. I was in the living room watching TV when my mom and brother came through the front door. My brother was deep into explaining this anime to her that I could tell by the look on her face she did not want to hear about, and I'd probably been listening to the whole car ride home. So I'm assuming they were in the car and the brother was walking in just like, yo, you got to see episode 1 of Goblin Slayer. Now to be fair, my family comes from a long lineage of yappers. We will spend hours in the family room just chatting.
I
But
understand.
typically, when I want to talk someone's ear off, I'm fully aware they would rather not hear and try to make it brief, but get the main points out. My brother, on the other hand, he talks like he's filming a podcast about anime. um, no narrative stone left unturned. Every little detail included. So it sounds like this. So then what happened is she collected all the jewels she needed, which her brother is quotations, by the way, which her brother, by the way, is a magic farmer, which he had trauma about a couple episodes prior, which led to a villain arc where the
I
guy
mean, that's the
became a
best
gay.
way to talk
The,
about
the guy,
anime.
he became a gay warlock with his cousin's familiar, and dot dot dot, end exclamation point. This is where I stopped him. Dude, I don't want to be rude. Come on, wrap it up. Oh, you don't want to listen? Question mark. No, I'm tired and I'm trying to watch my show. Okay, that's fine. I'll just talk to mom about it. He then literally just turns 45 degrees towards mom and keeps yapping. I interrupted again because now it's really annoying me. You did not just keep talking, but in a different direction. If you don't want to listen, then don't listen, he said. Dude, I'm literally forced to listen right now. Then he crashes out, yelling, I guess no one wants to listen to me. I guess no one cares. Seems like no one cares about what I have to say. Afterwards, my mom shot me a sympathetic look. I know I was pretty rude, which might be why I was the asshole, but it's really an unstoppable force whenever he's yelling about a show or yapping about a show.
Mm.
And I feel like sometimes you need to know that no one wants to give them a play-by-play of their favorite TV show, no matter how much they love you. But I do feel like a dick because I'm policing his speech like there's a right and wrong way to have a conversation. So, Reddit, am I the asshole?
So the obvious answer is yes. She said herself.
So yes, and so I'm heavy
Yes
on
and
yes.
no.
So hear me out. So I'm heavy on yes and slight on no. And here's my reasoning. Yes, because you already told us your brother's a yapper. However, contrary to that, I'm not saying everybody on the spectrum can't have normal conversations, but the fact that she then went into a quotation on quotation conversation she had with him, like, oh, you don't want to listen to me? No, I don't want to. Like, that means he's able, like, he's functional. Like, he's functional. She says autism in the bottom, by the way, so I'm not just assuming. She said it like in the little Reddit. It's like a Reddit edit, so essentially like what the one paragraph about the whole story. So he's a
Is it like a subreddit?
No, so they put like a for everybody the TLDR, so that's like the TLDR means a shorter version of the whole story, and it says my autistic brother wouldn't stop yapping about his anime, so I told him to stop. It gives like a short description of everything, but it says autism, so I'm saying autism not because I think that, but he seems like has functional autism, the way he's conversating and going play by play. So one, I think she's an asshole, yes, because she's blowing up, but two, no, only because like not I think it's the way you have to go about it, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings and we all get annoyed by anything. Like, you can't just say, oh, if you had an autistic brother or sister, or even a son or a daughter, that as a human being you could never get annoyed at them just because they have autism. I mean, hell, we have toddlers and almost preteens, and when they're just talking, we're just like, yo, shut the fuck up, just shut up. Like my oldest, for example, would be like, Dad, when you and I love him to death, and I would kill and die for him, but holy crap, fucking, what was Dave Chappelle, the wrap it up box?
Wrap it up, get to the point.
Like sometimes I'll be telling him, like, Elijah, like, calm down, tell me and move on with your day. Like, move on, like, stop. But he's a child. I can't expect him to like have a fully functioning conversation. So it's the same thing with her brother. Like, I get it why she's saying that, because it could be annoying and she's just kind of blowing her top. But also, you said he has autism, so like, you can't be that mad about it. Like,
I don't think it's the what she said. Like, what she said is she's on the right. This is the how she said it. She blew up on him. I think that's what she's the asshole about. The what she said, like, you're justified. Like, you can get annoyed. Like, if he's autistic, he's on the spectrum, he's far on the spectrum, or just slightly on the spectrum, it is what it is. You can get annoyed. That's perfectly human. But blowing up on him, knowing that this is who he is, knowing he's not doing this to harm or in a negative way,
he's excited
for him. He truly is, because he loves you. He truly wants to express what he loves to you. I can imagine him talking about One Piece, telling you the whole freaking story of One Piece, because he truly loves it that much. He just wants to tell you all about it.
Nigga,
so yes, you're the asshole for it. But hey, this is not something like, it's not that bad where you can't like get it back.
And they're brother and sister. I mean, how many times have they gotten to a fight? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sure a lot.
Yeah, you know, so I think if he wasn't on the spectrum, she wouldn't be the asshole at all. Like, I'm just saying. But also, I mean, I know functioning people on the spectrum, and they say treat us like normal people. So I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut up. That's me.
Not hip to the deaf and very enrageous whatnot.
Yeah, there's a couple that I know in the area that are high functioning, and they have that switch where they just like are talking, and I know one actually at my church, and he literally has told us to tell him to shut up whenever he's talking too much. And so, because he's like, I want to be treated like normal, and I know that I talk too much, so just tell me. Okay. We're just like, all right.
So what makes them high functioning or low functioning?
So I'm not no Scientologist, but functioning means like the synapses snap in the brain, essentially them being able to comprehend things more. They don't have the physical attributes as sometimes you would see somebody with Down syndrome or autism, things like that. Functioning, essentially, like motor skills, the way they speak, the way they act, like just they can function almost close to somebody without a disability. So, and then the low function would obviously be the ones that have physical alterations, can't really necessarily talk. They, kind of like, I don't want to sound bad about like saying this, but like the ones who like wig out or make a lot of moves, just kind of sitting there, just move in a lot and stuff like that.
Behavior issues.
Yeah, we have a youth student that's like that. He's super cool dude. You talk to him, he's awesome, but he's always like moving, like he's like always jittery, and he's like middle functioning. But yeah, that's like the high functioning one is you wouldn't be able to tell if like you didn't know. Most of the time you just wouldn't be able to tell. So
and that's probably happened so many times in my life where I just didn't.
You probably
had no idea. I didn't even know there was such thing as low, high, mid, but good information. But honestly,
what he told me is it's really just about the energy level. Like if they're super, like he can tell other ones, like a shirt can tell a shirt, so like he said if he can tell because of their energy levels, if they're high functioning with a disability, like they talk a lot, they're super energetic, like, you know, like that, but they don't have any physical attribute, he can kind of be like, oh, they probably have something. So yeah,
A lot to munch on.
so yeah.
But high functioning, nah, you're not the asshole, but kind of chill it still. Kind of chill. You'll be back at it. You'll be back.